It was the last time that Blake Griffin did not have a double-double, but things have changed. The Clippers are 13-13 since. DeAndre Jordan tells me that their roles are more defined, they're much more confident, and they want to avenge this loss here. Rebecca, this is a very different Clipper team the Indiana Pacers are facing.
Well, this is going to be a good test for the Clippers. They're going to have to create some energy. You're not going to have 19,900 out here today.
Stands in your way of your next victory. And here in this building, they beat the Lakers here earlier.
Griffin reposts.
Tough shot. I mean, tough shot. You're talking about two very physical forwards in Hansbrough and Griffin.
Jordan rebounds for the Clippers. He has Blake Griffin behind the pack. He'll drive, he'll score, and get fouled by Granger.
And Blake taking notice of whoever takes him down. That was Danny Granger who committed the foul. This was an unbelievable pass by Baron Davis. The guy's running straight ahead away from you. You see how soft he threw that? Well done.
For the game. Griffin has 5 early points. The Clippers have numbers 3-on-2. Barron all the way to the basket, lays it up but not in. Griffin the rebound. Wow. He scores with a right hand over the right shoulder with his back to the basket and gets fouled.
For a pass. But I actually like the decision by Barron. Nothing really materialized, and then look at the rebound. The rebound set it up, and then he makes that shot.
And he banked it in to boot.
He made that shot.
Oh, me, oh, my. Danny Granger. Another rebound for Blake Griffin. Barron cross court. Full head of steam by, Eric Gordon. Going glass. Beautiful.
By Griffin. He's off to a terrific start with 8 points. And Eric Gordon getting his first hoop against his hometown state. Stick around. There, Darren Collison. Has to be another one there. Drew Holiday coming on that list. That's 7 guys.
Oh, I tell you, this guy Blake Griffin is just 14 lead for Indiana. It's been all Blake Griffin for the Clippers. Eric Gordon said, I'm here too.
He felt like he's been fouled on a couple of plays. The best. Jack Ramsey, his father-in-law, was on Rick Pitino's staff.
2 more for Griffin plus another one. He has a dozen.
You know, I was talking to none other than Larry Bird before the ball game, who's here, president of basketball operations. And I said, what do you think of this Griffin guy? And as Larry, who has one of the best senses of humor you ever will come across, it just never came across as a basketball player. He said, I don't know, this kid may have a future. And then we got serious, and I said, have you ever seen anybody like him? And he says, I can't say that I have. I said, anybody that powerfully built jump that high? He goes, no. And, you know, then he just went on and on about the team and how well the Clippers have been playing. Ball, they'll have shooters, it'll be a different team.
Another tap by Griffin to save the rebound for the Clippers. Gordon stops, pops, hits.
He is so on balance. His shoulders.
That'll bring about a timeout by Jim O'Brien. With 3:50 remaining in the basketball game, the Clippers have the lead. Around rather quickly. Clippers are down by 5.
Still a good quarter for the Clips. It figures to be another great ball game. Darren Collison, our U.S. Marines leader of the game.
Blake Griffin had quite a quarter himself. Goes glass and bounces softly through the net. Much bigger and stronger than Granger. There they are, one-on-one. They run to the goal, the basket, and the foul.
Well, you just saw the best of both from each guy. Three-pointer, and Blake just posted him up, squared up, little contact, but this is a tough shot. Goes over the corner. Like one of those Mike Smith horse shots.
He was 1 of his first 10 yesterday. He's 7 of his first 9 today. Aminu to the basket.
My goodness.
Griffin said, you guys are going to throw it to me. I'll have to go up and get it.
Scoring, and they're shooting well, but every time they look up, Indiana's scoring quicker. Well, I want to go ask Larry Bird at halftime what he thinks now.
Once he gets that, he'll be like really something else. He gets another rebound, his 5th of the game. Yeah, I know he was good.
I mean, there have been some great ones.
Well, look at this. One after the other.
You know which one is my favorite? This one. Right there.
Here comes my favorite. That was a Moshkov's favorite.
The Moskov?
But that would absolutely put Blake Griffin on the neck.
Mexico.
I don't blame him.
And his dad was ticked. He was an engineering major at Bradley. And obviously chose that school for more than just basketball purposes, for academic reasons. Look at the performance Blake's putting on.
Oh, man.
As opposed to engineering, I think I can make a nice living for myself.
Here's the general manager. Nice job by Hansbrough, taking it away, but then throwing it away.
Hello.
Blake will put it away.
You know what's funny there?
For three. Bang off the iron, the tip up. Trimmed it to 2, a chance now to tie the game. Or take the lead. Bingo, they do that. Eric Gordon back on the court, knocks down a 3.
Fouls. Remember, he got a foul early, a charge against Hansbrough, and we wondered how he would respond.
To rebound by Ryan Gomes. Griffin spinning, driving, scoring in spectacular fashion. Fans can hardly believe their eyes. He has 28.
It is worth another look. Watch this. This is after an offensive between his legs before the spin.
Man, oh man, watch it in Expo. You almost have to really appreciate the sense of balance that he has there.
Only had 2 points yesterday in the first half against the Lakers, and again 28 here against the Pacers.
Hard to believe it's the same guy, but a little bit different defensive setup for the Pacers versus the Lakers. Neither team playing real good defense in this first half, but Blake being pretty efficient. 12 of 14 from the floor, getting good looks at it, some easy ones, but then plays like that are what's setting him apart in this league. Guys his size really can't make those plays.
As we take a look at today's Kia card, 18 points yesterday, 2 in the first half. What a difference, 28 points here today, and as Ralph said, his record is 44 for a career high.
How do you stop Blake Griffin? And they said, well, we're going to have to do a better job bringing in the double team. Until there's another guy for the Clips who starts knocking down shots, they're going to put more pressure on Blake Griffin, see if they can get more physical with him off the dribble. But guys,
and Jordan and Griffin and Gomes out there. Beautiful bounce pass inside, and Griffin scores again. It's his 3rd of the basketball game. The Clippers are down by 1.
I mean, Hibbert's just going to jump straight up. There's lots of contact, too, there for no foul called.
Clippers a chance to take the lead. Oh, shot's blocked, but foul's going to be called. Eric Gordon will shoot free throws, and Hibbert gets a costly 4th foul. EJ, an 81% foul shooter. Saturday, all fans in attendance will receive a special gift bag. Collison, a long 3 to beat the buzzer.
Granger has to guard Blake Griffin.
For 3. Bingo! Eric Gordon, his second 3-ball of the game.
He's got all the highlights going.
I mean, we're debating it, and you could pick up several others. Look at this. Look at this. 32. Gordon drops it to Griffin. Griffin against Posey.
They're trying everybody now.
Probably not. He'll go to the free throw line now.
You know, it was interesting. Phil Jackson yesterday after the game, in his post-game comments said,
for, you know, like 18 or 20 teams in the league.
Right.
But now you got 30 teams. Needed one. He is out of the basketball game. What a game he's had.
From the very get-go, that rebound I thought was just his best play. And then, of course, he followed up with that spin move on Foster. But he's been all over the glass. He's made everything go into the goal. And then he's thrown in just a wide variety of jump shots in this ballgame. Straight away, what, 2 months ago to the date?
Eric Gordon at the free throw line for the Clippers. Look at those numbers. Man, that's about 27.4 points a game for Mordecai. Clippers down by 3. We're in the 4th. Gordon gets to the basket, goaltending.
Clippers in that 3-guard configuration again that was so effective yesterday. It's a different entity. Especially after you win yesterday, it makes this one tough.
Gomes. 10 on the shot clock. Gordon fires 3. Bingo!
What a shot. He's been feeling it all afternoon. Well, as we've tried to find the player who Blake most resembles. It's almost impossible. You see him scoring and scoring at will this afternoon. He can score, he can pass, looking to make a play on the break behind his back, finds the 3-point shooter.
Gordon, the screen from Griffin.
Shoot it.
Okay. Why not? 38 for Griffin. Blake passed up a shot a moment ago.
Well, they run the little pick and roll. He catches it here. Foster recovers.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh, he tried to tip in his own miss. He got it back.
+1. A motor unlike anybody else in basketball.
And a quest for the ball. And give up.
He has 40.
Watch him step through. He almost makes this. He almost tipped it in. And look, the ball's free. I'm getting it. Oh, yeah.
Trying to complete the three-point play. He has 41. He had 44 earlier this year. That's an all-time franchise rookie record.
Again, they tried Posey. He's just too big for him, isn't he?
That one will not fall. 22 shots.
You'd think he'd be exhausted.
Never score over 50.
Gordon should get a little more love as well. He had 30 yesterday in a win against the Lakers, 23 today here against the Pacers.
Getting used to him being productive. But how about that? Hey, Eric, you had 23. You're 4 for 4 from the line, 3 of 5 from beyond the three-point line, 8 of 15, and you're not the story today. Sorry, but he continues to produce on the offensive end. Take a look at that, 66 between the two of them. Your two cornerstones of this franchise stepping up again today.
Nice two-headed little monster there.
2 minutes to go in the game. Clippers by only 3. Griffin. The sweeping right-handed hook shot.
And
a new career high. Up, under. Baron. Bingo! Baron Davis.
There's a big shot by Baron Davis off the Blake Griffin dime. 14 for BD, but even
motivate. He's remaining very calm over the last 3 timeouts, simply saying, hey guys, we need to shut them down and make baskets. That's what he would like his team to be doing, but so far it's working for the
games overall. They've gone 14-12 now since that dreadful 1-13 start, and they have won 10 of their last 14 basketball games. And Blake Griffin had a game for the ages. 47 points, 14 rebounds, 47 points on 24 field goal attempts. The final score, Clippers get the victory, 114-107. Clippers Live starts right now. Dane Blanton standing by with who else? Blake Griffin.